An alien from the planet Uranus is confused by American politics. So to hide the embarrassment of a lack of knowledge, the alien inhabits the body of a little girl. How could you treat both sides as equal when there is so much suffering? But the alien doesn't understand and accidentally is an unbiased news source.
I'm trying to understand some of the violence on Earth. Why does America dislike Iran?
Problem with Iran is they're pursuing nuclear weapons. They want nuclear technology for peaceful purposes. Multiple times they've made it clear that they just want access to nuclear power. This is a bunch of nonsense. You don't need alternative energy sources. You live on a giant pile of oil. What are they concerned with climate change? So you're telling me the Ayatollah believes in climate change, but not the Holocaust? I mean, come on. Even your flag looks like a nuclear silo. Under the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty, which we made Iran agree to, they're entitled to pursue the newest technology.
That sounds fancy. What is that?
It's a treaty the United States forced upon the rest of the world, in which they're allowed to pursue nuclear technology as long as it's for peaceful purposes. Israel is exempt. Why should Israel be exempt? If Israel used nuclear weapons, the United States would be like, cool, now we can sell them more. Israel is our ally. I had to pay to arm them. I'm not gonna pay to disarm them. Okay, think about this. Who are Israel's enemies? Hamas, Hezbollah, Jordan, Syria. What do you need a nuke for? Your enemies are right next to you. I mean, talk about friendly fire. You don't even need a launcher. You could walk into the Gaza Strip and hand the guy radiation. Ding dong, trick or treat. A Jew throwing a nuke. Now that's what I call a Mazel Tov cocktail. No, Iran is a serious threat to Israel. The Ayatollah said Israel is a cancerous tumor. Maybe that's why he wants radiation. It's his twisted chemotherapy. You think Iran is gonna nuke Israel? The whole reason they're fighting is they want the land because it's holy. Why would they ruin it with radiation? Who knows? Maybe they are that nuts. Hijab is only a step away from protection. A nuclear-armed Israel not only hurts Israel's interests, but America's as well. And to demonstrate this, I'd like to bring up the 1990 Gulf War, in which America fought Saddam Hussein.
What's that?
This war started when Iraq invaded Kuwait, a small country that has nothing to do with America, so we shouldn't have even fought. Are you kidding me? We should have fought sooner. How could we go to war earlier when Kuwait didn't even ask for help right away? Of course, Kuwait waited. The word wait is in the name. Okay, so in this war, America allied with Sunni Arab nations like Saudi Arabia and Egypt. It was practically the whole world versus Saddam. I imagine bookies struggled that year. Bets on Saddam? Bets on Saddam. What's your point? My point is that Saddam Hussein tried to drag Israel into the fight. Since America's Sunni Arab allies hate Israel, it would delegitimize the war and make them no longer support the American coalition. That reminds me, I hate America. March the other way! So Saddam Hussein keeps launching Scud missiles into Israel as though it were the movie Fight Club where he's going, hit me.
Why is any of this relevant to Iran?
Now imagine a similar fight with Iran. Like Saddam had done, Iran would choose to target Israel first. Why would they choose them first? Because they're the chosen people. Just kidding. Just like Saddam Hussein had done, they try and drag Israel into the fight, thus turning our Arab allies against us. You identified one instance in which arming Israel worked against us, but that doesn't apply to Iran because Iran is Shiite. Saddam is Sunni. Sunni versus Shiite, they're arch enemies. It's like Bloods versus Crips, while a Sunni versus Sunni, that's a little more like female roommates fighting over a tampon. Yeah, they're at each other's throats, but they could rekindle the friendship any moment. I suddenly realized liberals don't know diddly squat about politics. March the other way!
I don't get it. Why do you keep bringing up Israel when we're talking about Iran?
The website WikiLeaks revealed that America was caving into Israeli interests and using Israeli intelligence in its negotiations with Iran, even if it thought that that intelligence was exaggerated. Iran has the Death Star. Sounds reliable. Let's sodomize them. Oh, you mean sodomize them. And on a philosophical level, you really have no right to tell Iran if they can have a weapon. Exactly! That's what I say to you over gun control. Let me get this straight. Liberals want to take my weapon, but Iran can have a nuke. If that's the case, if I want a gun, I'll just say I'm an Islamic fundamentalist. Cops will be like, you can't shoot your firearm on your porch. I'll be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I was praying to Allah. Bang! La 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 la! Bang! Maybe we should have let Obama pass gun control. If he was half as effective as his Iran deal, every American would have a Kalashnikov.
Obama cut a deal with Iran?
Yes, Obama traded some sanction relief for nuclear centrifuge reduction.
Why do you disagree with this deal?
Well, first of all, Iran didn't sign it. Maybe that's not a big deal to Obama, since he's used to enacting legislation that Congress didn't sign. And second of all, you are not going to believe the amount of things that are not covered by this Iran deal. This is a list of all the things that Obama still lets them do, even after we gave them money.
We remain steadfast in opposing Iran's destabilizing behavior elsewhere, including its threats against Israel and our Gulf partners.
At least you stopped them from arming Syria. Right?
And its support for violent proxies in places like Syria and Yemen.
No? Well, did you stop the human rights abuse?
We still have sanctions on Iran for its violations of human rights, for its support of terrorism.
And what about the ballistic missiles?
And for its ballistic missile program.
I'd hate to see Obama as a parent. You cannot have ice cream unless you eat your broccoli. Okay, Dad. You killed the broccoli delivery guy. Is that a taser? Oh! La, 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 la. Iran is having a normal response to American imperialism. If we go back and look at Iran's revolution, at Iran's history, we'll see that America is the aggressor.
In part 2, we'll look at Iran's history. Subscribe, and I'll see you on the other side.